Hi, JWOriginals here, and welcome to another installment of It's Almost That Time of Year. I have a few things to show you. If you recall, I showed you several things last week, and by the comments, I take it that you guys enjoyed what you saw. So, I got a couple of more money saving tips here for you. So, without further ado, here we go. Remember last week, I showed you how I made these, I told you about these little balls that I made with just acrylic paint. Well, what I do to empty them out is just I take a small cup, a plastic cup like this, and then I put an arrow with a toothpick through here. This paint is dry, so see, that way when you invert the ball to dump it out, you can just easily grab it out. Well, what I've done is I've taken the liberty and I put some paint in here. I used a metallic, a white, and a turquoise. I really like all these colors together, and I always use a white in there somewhere to give it just a little bit of more marbling when you do it. So what I like to use the Delta, these kind, because I think they cover better. These are great. These are I use these a lot. The white, they sell these in the bigger, like 8-ounce bottles or 16-ounce. And you always want to get a metallic. You only need a little bit. I use it to swirl just around, and then the rest will just, what you do is you just move your ball just like this, and the color will just go with you. Don't be afraid, it's not going to fall. I do have a paper towel underneath. So as you can see, the marbling starts to take effect, and once you try to empty it, you're going to move. Once you empty it, you're going to move it around so that further marbling takes place. These are started August or around this time, because it gives me 6 weeks almost for them to dry, which is perfect. So once then you can take, if you're not as patient or don't really, you can just, shake it all about, and it gives you the nice marbling at the bottom. And once you look perfect, see, that's what you're looking for. And if you just have, you can add more paint. It's all going to come out. You just shake it all about. Your kids will like to shake it. My daughter does when she was younger. And you may get paint on the outside ball, but that's easy. So that's all. And then you just invert it to fall in here just like this. And you can just grab it easily when you want. And you can just move it like this. So the paint that's up here, it's going to fall to the other side, which is not coated yet. And then you're going to want to grab some festive, once it's clean. Well, I should have started at this, but I'm just going to go here. You're going to wash those in some warm water with a little vinegar in it so that you get all the dust so that the paint sticks to the surface. And for all you painters out there, if you don't want to do this step, with some Mod Podge and some paint and some brushes, you can paint, a Santa or a snowman on the outside, or just write, Happy Holidays or Merry Christmas. So you don't have to use this step. You can just use the acrylic paint to draw on the outside, and Michaels will, show you what you need. I think you need Mod Podge on the outside to keep the design from rubbing off. But my daughter does that, and she gives those to her teachers. So that's also a great idea for all you great painters out there that can actually paint. I can't paint. I'm a lefty, and I'm always clumsy about those things. But that's how easy this is to make. And you can I make 20 in a whole batch and just let them sit there on the counter or on my craft table upstairs. The second thing I wanted to show you is we talked about bows. Remember last time? I made this bow from scratch. And I use a tie, like a decorative that'll match. Like this one will say, sweet treats, and you can just tape this to your package with clear, like toward here. But I don't know if you guys recall, like when your kids are little, I don't know, you guys still might have small children out there, but when you open the gifts and the dolls are kind of stuck in the package, those clear twist offs, I save all of those because that's what I hold these on with, unless I use ribbon. Well, my daughter really doesn't get those gifts anymore, so I'm forced to use like the decorative ribbon. And when you choose a ribbon, you're going to want to choose one that's clear on both sides, like this, because when you twist, one is not, the print and the other one is opaque. I mean, I like that look, but some people may not. So all you do really, depending on how you want to make the bow, if you want a lasso at the end or if you just don't want, all you do is just fold like this. And then you twist to add to go to different places like this. You see. So because the ribbon is the same color on both sides, you can twist all you want to and make the bow to your heart's content. This is how easy it is to make this bow. And then once you tie it, what you want to do is you want to fluff it out and just move it in all different directions like I did this one. That's how easy it is. So so basically, you know, you twist and you can make them as long or as short as you want. It really is up to you. And once you tie them together, you'll really start it to see it form. And that's it. And you just move them. So you want to get the ones with the wire because that's how it's possible that you can just move them all about, and you can put them on top of your tree, let some dangle like this, or not, or you can just cut off just a little bit right here like I did with this one. So it's up to you. So I would get the kind, like I said, that has the double this one. And like if you're gonna tie it, if you got a silver one, you can use these organza ribbons. Right now they're usually $1 or 2 for $1 at Joann's and Michael's. They're a great buy. I like these that have like the little martinis and the little glasses and the little peppermints. And this one will be a great accent with this one, and you just cut off a little. And that's all that's to it. The next thing I wanted to show you were these little tags that we all buy. They're kind of expensive because they got the glittery and they're cute. But if you scrapbook or go into the scrapbook department, this is about a 2-inch circle, and you get it and you see a scene that you like. This is glitter, and you can just fill that in with the superfine glitter. Martha Stewart makes the best superfine glitter I've seen all around. So, and that's all you do. You just add a little glue, and you don't need the silver part. You just tack it down and put to whom, and you just have a great little that you got for 59 cents at the craft store, and all you had to do was punch it out. That's it. The last tip I have for you this time around, let me see if I can find it. It's my cell phone. Well, your cell phone also. But basically, on your cell phone, if you have a smartphone and you have it's an app called The Market. Well, they have a coupon app that's called GOQ as in letter Queen coupons. The app has all coupons that you can want to have from Aeropostale, Eagle, all those places, even other craft stores that may not be in your area. Like in my phone, there comes one up for like Brothers Craft Store, but it's a 50% off for anything. So if it's paint related, if you're getting some brushes, even though you've never stepped foot in that door, you can still get that. I saved a ton of money when I took my daughter school shopping with those coupons. Everyone pretty much takes them now. So if you go to your phone and you look at that Market app, you'll save quite a bit of savings on your Christmas shopping this year. Everyone takes them now. So with that in mind, I'm going to sign off, and I hope you enjoyed these tips. There may be another installment of It's Almost That Time of Year, but I'm not quite sure yet. So stay tuned. God bless.